What's up, y'all? Happy New Year's. This is dropping right at New Year's Eve, so hope y'all stayed up. Or if you didn't, all good. Austin, do you stay up?
Normally, yeah. I it's kind of a family event, but nothing all that serious. It's just kind of we watch and then oh my god, it's the new year. And whether you made resolutions like we will in this video or some of the other stuff we do, hope you guys have a good 2023.
Yes. And hope 2022 is good. If not, now you got 2023, but yeah, I'll let you lead us through it.
Yeah, so what is your first New Year's resolution? I'll let you choose any sport you want.
Okay, I'm going to go MLB because this one, we haven't talked about the new move, but I'm just going to enjoy the Rangers rotation and the pitching.
Okay. That's a good one. Mine for MLB is to not get too mad about the shift. The shift, I think, is something that I will be fuming about. That we, at least, I think they overdid the amount that they're taking away. Like, you can only have two basemen on the first side, and they can't even be in the outfield. When I played, I stood in the outfield, even when I wouldn't shift. When I was playing second or short, I would stay in the outfield because I feel like I had more range, especially if we were doing a double play. But I'm gonna appreciate watching the games and try to enjoy it more than I probably would have if I was too focused on the shift.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, mine is mostly because I don't think I've seen a Rangers rotation this good, and just the potential of it. Like I'm super excited.
I mean, when they went to those World Series, they were pretty good. But yeah, I the potential that this one has is definitely greater than any we've seen recently. We'll just have to find out whether or not they can live up to the Rangers teams of before.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. So I'll let you choose the next one.
Okay, well, next I want to go NFL, and I just want to enjoy Tom Brady while we have him. This may be a little bit biased, but I feel like everyone now is uh, hating on him just to hate on him, and they do this with a lot of players. It's not just Tom Brady exclusively. They do it with plenty of players. Every good player, really, they do it with. There's their detractors, but again, I remember in a video not that long ago, or it may have been long ago, where you said that our kids would see Tom Brady play, and right now that's on track. So no matter how long it is, if 2023 is it or not, I want to appreciate Tom Brady while we have him.
That's a good one. Mine is like not to stress, mostly because the Cowboys. Like it is what it is. We'll see what happens. To me, they're building a nice foundation, and I just gotta appreciate the wins. First time we've had 12 win back to back 12 win seasons since 1994 and 95. So these are mostly very personal to my watching sports.
Yeah, yeah, mine's are a little bit more overarching. This next one, especially, well, maybe not the next one, depending on which sport you choose, but we'll see.
All right, I'm gonna choose NBA, and it's gonna just be enjoy Luca. I was at the 60 point game. It was amazing. It was wonderful. Man, I was up till like 3 a.m. Just like I couldn't fall asleep, and I was just like thinking about the play, and I'm just like, that's incredible because like we're not a good free throw shooting team, so he has to nail the free throw, then he has to perfectly hit it off the rim, and then he gets the ball and shoots it. It was amazing. So
Mine is a call to everyone who watches NBA. Don't overhype Wimby. Look, rookies continuously get overhyped. It happens every year. Every year, the number one overall pick, he's the next Jordan, LeBron, whatever name you want to throw there. Wimbenyama is probably the most hyped up prospect since LeBron, definitely, and is probably more hyped up than LeBron. A 7'3" dribbling, shooting center that can run an offense, play stellar defense, that looks like he could stay healthy at his 7'3" frame. Don't overhype him. I look, enjoy him while he's playing. I hope he does great, but you and have high expectations for him. I'm not saying don't, but we shouldn't be expecting him to come on the court and be the greatest player of all time immediately. He's still a kid. Let him grow.
all right. Okay. Allen too. I'm really excited because like I think you just see the international players now like Luka Jokic, Giannis, and like his
Well,
height and just
Embiid
his
too.
plays. Huh?
Embiid too.
Oh yeah, B too. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
It's
So
it's it's confusing a little bit because he went to Kansas, but he is from overseas. So
yeah, and then and just like I think it may be Twitter and social media. That's why he's getting off because you'll just see some of the highlights.
yeah, it's the NBA itself is hyping him up more than any league I've seen hype up one player. Like I get notifications on my NBA app about Victor. Oh, Victor's playing. Oh, watch this Victor highlight. He's not even in your league. Like, how are you? Why is this happening? Like, this is it's wild. They're showing more. I can't remember the name of his team, but they're showing more of his games than they are some NBA teams' primetime games. It really is wild, and whoever gets him is blessed.
Yeah, we will have to see. Okay, was that the one you were hoping I choose, or you
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
it any? All right,
That's the one I was like, I hope he chooses NBA because I feel like that's a greater call to everyone than any of my other ones were. Like some of them, yes, the Brady one, but Wembanyama, I feel like, and that's something I need to tell myself too. Is a Wembanyama one. It's more personal than any of my others as well because, like you said, you may get caught up in the hype, and I probably will. But I need to remind myself he's just a kid. Even if he struggles his first year, that does not mean he's going to be a bad player going forward.
yeah, I think that's fair. Nice call. So now I'll let you end it with the NHL.
So with the NHL, I struggle a little bit more because there's a lot to it. There's a lot of different avenues I could go down, but uh, the one I ended up going with is to appreciate the Lightning because I was a Lightning detractor, a Lightning. Not I'm not gonna say hater because I don't hate any teams, but I did not like the Lightning during their first two runs to the championship, and even last year, while I was kind of pulling for them to go for a three-peat, I wasn't mad when the Colorado Avalanche won. But this Tampa Bay Lightning team can do a lot of great things, and if they make it back and win it this year, that's still a special run. And I just, as a Boston fan, someone that does not like Tampa, I need to remind myself respect Tampa. The Tampa, even though Boston's having one of the greatest starts to a season ever, Tampa has actually won stuff within the last 5 years. So respect Tampa's mine.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Mine is to watch more Stars games because this offense is just so fun, and they have a nice young core, and I'm gonna enjoy it. It's a nice moment in Dallas sports history. So,
It is, especially if the
oh
Rangers are as good as they should be. It is
yeah,
definitely something that we have not seen in Dallas for maybe 2011, but the Stars were starting on their downturn because they were really good in '07, and then Madonna started to leave, so that kind of got worse. But yeah, it definitely is special for Dallas and many other cities.
yeah.
But
I also think with the Rangers, we'll talk about it more in the MLB. They have a lot of depth now because a lot of
besides
the
their bull,
pitchers are. Yeah, besides the bullpen. Yeah, the bullpen I think needs some work, but I think they can move some prospects into there. But we'll save that for an MLB episode. But I'm excited. Stars are great, and they're just playing some exciting hockey, which I'm not that much into hockey, but it seems like they have a different strategy this year compared to other years.
yeah, I would say so. And now on to something that to surprise you, something I didn't want you to prepare, but there's teams in every league that start off poorly and then end up making the playoffs and having a successful season, relatively speaking. People always say, New Year, new me. What teams will say, New Year, new me? One from each
Ooh,
league.
one
I'll
from
start.
each league.
I'll start. So for
Okay.
NFL, I'm going to go Tampa. I think Tampa, they're about to get Ryan Jensen back. They've already activated him. Maybe he returns, and I think that would be huge for the run game and passing game. And I feel like once that happens, uh, they'll be saying "New Year, new me."
All right. Tampa's a solid choice. I'm gonna go LA Chargers. because they're getting Joey Bosa back. They've already clinched the playoffs, so they could cause some noise.
I'll let you go with the next league of your choice.
All right, NBA. Ooh, this one's might be cheap, but I'm gonna go Mavs. New year, new them. Think they're gonna make a trade.
A big trade?
I
'Cause
think.
a big trade
What do
would
you
probably
define
have
as
to.
big?
Well, big would be for at least a starter.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they bring in another ball handler.
How is my question? Without
It's
giving
a
up
good point.
wood.
Huh?
Without giving up wood, I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm debating. I think there has to be some move they do because I just don't see the front office not doing something big at the deadline when you have Luca playing this well.
Okay. For my NBA, I'm going to do new team, new me. I'm going to go LeBron. LeBron has talked about leaving the Lakers the past couple days. They're 13th in the West. Maybe they moved up to 12th after their win last night against the Hawks. LeBron wants to
They're
win.
still 13.
They're still 13th? Okay.
Yeah.
They've talked. He's talked about leaving. The Lakers are not that great of a team. I don't think he can win now, especially with Anthony Davis's injury. Uh, so I feel like he gets traded, and in 2023 it'll be a new team, new him.
Yeah, I saw he put up 47 points on his birthday, and I'm like, dang.
47, 10, and 9. Yeah,
Yeah.
LeBron needs to go. It'd be cool to see him back in Cleveland, but wherever he goes, I think it would be very cool to see him somewhere other than the 3 teams he's already been.
Yeah, and it would make sense for the Lakers to make a move because they don't have that many assets. So they could recoup a lot of assets, in my opinion, with a LeBron trade.
Yeah, I agree. And now for the next one, I'm going to go MLB and I'm going to steal this one from you. And I'm going to go the Rangers. New team, new them. Or new year, new them. It's definitely a lot has changed. And while the past couple years have been disappointing to say the least, new year, new them. They have really made all the moves necessary besides their bullpen to put out a postseason team at least, especially with a new 6-team oriented playoffs. I think the Rangers are the new team, new them, or new
All
year, new
right,
them.
that's good. I'm gonna go. Baltimore Orioles. New year, new them. They had said they were gonna spend a lot of money, but they didn't. But I think they have a young, nice core that they're building up, and I think they maybe make a trade for a starter in the pitching. So I think they came close last year. I think they're gonna start off hot and maybe get back into the playoffs.
I can see that. They definitely have a lot of prospects that they could call up. And I think a big reason why they didn't get anyone big is because all the big guys were asking for a lot of money. Like, it wasn't even like a lot of money. It was a lot of money. Like, you had to pay 300 million to get some of these big guys. So, or pay like 40 million a year if it was Verlander or DeGrom. So, yeah, it was definitely something that was not beneficial for a team like the Orioles that do not have the capital that other teams do.
Yeah, I agree. So that's all I got. I'll let you close it out.
We still have NHL, so I'll
Oh, my
go.
bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Florida Panthers for NHL. The Florida Panthers have really struggled this year comparatively to last year, where they were one of the best teams in the league. Right now, they are 16, 17, and 4, and they are 4 spots out of a playoff spot, out of a wild card spot, and they got to do something. Or trading away Huberdeau, who was one of their best players, one of the top point scorers last year, would really losing him would look horrible because they were so good last year, so good the year before even, and they still have yet to win a playoff series since 1996.
All right. I'm gonna go New Year, New Blues.
New Blues.
Yeah, they've got off to a slow start and they seemed really good last year. So I think they're going to pick it up and they're going to make a push for the playoffs.
Okay, yeah, I could see that happening. The Blues are definitely a team that I think has they had the talent. They just their goaltending's not playing as well, their defense isn't playing as well, so they've kind of fallen off from where they were just 3 years ago.
Yeah. And I think they can put it together and then maybe go for a run. But all right, let's try this second time. That's all I got. I'll let you close it out.
Okay, well, thank you guys for listening. Happy New Year, and I hope you guys can catch the next video.